KC24 News begins with your forecast first from your local weather authority.
I'm Chief Meteorologist AJ Fox. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? We had some thunderstorms that were moving across the valley. A lot of lightning, a little bit of rain for the valley floor. And now we just saw one flash flood warning expire, but we still have one in Tulare County that remains in effect. The green area is a flash flood watch. We also have a winter weather advisory that's in effect through Friday evening. The amount of rainfall that we got in Fresno seems a little disappointing for the action that we had earlier in the day, but now we still have a couple of isolated showers. Still much of the action is for the main area of the Sierra Nevada. We still have some snow to deal with and some isolated thunderstorms that we're going to have to deal with as well, and that may yet linger for Fresno into tomorrow morning. 59 degrees at 8 a.m., 60s by noontime, and clearing some in the afternoon, 73 at 4 o'clock. KC24 News at 11 starts now.
Local news that matters. This is KC24 News at 11.
From the North Valley to the south, lightning and thunder hitting throughout the valley, leaving thousands of people without power. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie Baruchian.
And I'm Alexander Balakian, and that's where we begin with this crazy weather that we're having from the foothills to the valley. Again, Mother Nature wreaking havoc all over the place. Lightning, thunder, wind and rain, thousands in the dark. In some areas, trees came crashing down. And check out this photo taken in Fresno. It was sent in by our viewer, Ryan Watamura. The light show, very impressive. We have live team coverage tonight. Our AJ Fox is standing by in the Weather Center with your forecast. But first, we go out to AJ Cotto. AJ, how bad is the damage out there where you are?
Alexon, as you said, definitely a crazy night out here with that wind, the lightning. Reports of trees down like this one right here. As you can see, the city of Clovis just arrived on scene here, clearing this up. We're at Gettysburg and Willow right now. This came down around 9 o'clock. Now, I talked to the family who lives here. They say this crazy weather came out of nowhere. Across the valley, this video shows the strikes light up the sky. Viewers also sending in pictures of what they're seeing. Thousands are now without power. Monica Vargas saw a flash and looked out her window.
There was a lot of lightning, and then there was like some heavy rain, but that came kind of a little after the tree thing fell. But it was like, weather-wise, it was crazy.
She says the large tree branch snapped off, just missing a parked car. Now they've coned off the area while they wait for cleanup crews. Everyone says this weather just rolled in.
Oh, it was like crazy. Everything was calm before. All of a sudden it started, and the taco guy was outside. It blew off all his setup.
CJ was working when the wind started picking up and says it came and went in about an hour. As we said, there are thousands still without power. Now, I just got the latest numbers. We are looking at 5,000 in Clovis, 1,200 in Fresno, 5,000 for Auberry, and 3,000 for North Fork. So PG&E crews will be working to restore that power, as well as crews out here cleaning up the mess. But for the most part, a much calmer scene right now. For now, we are live in Fresno. AJ Cotto, KC24, local news that matters.
Thank you, AJ. Of course, those power outages impacting where the KC24 transmitter is, knocking out our signal to some of our viewers. So that we'll have to wait and see how long it'll take to get that going again. We're going to continue our team coverage with just how long all of this is going to last. Yeah, AJ Fox standing by. AJ, this seems so random, especially here in May.
Well, you know, it's unusual for the time of year, and these types of thunderstorms are relatively rare for our area, period. We may get about a half a dozen of these types of storms a year, and so here we got one of them today. This is a look at our live radar, and you can see that we still have some light showers that are moving through parts of the Fresno area, but it's really starting to back off for the valley floor. We have still some activity over the mountain areas, and we can adjust our view a little bit, and you can still see the white areas, the snow and the snow level at 8,000 feet, if not a little bit below. The amount of rainfall that's falling right now in some of these areas that are indicated by the red color, that's 2 3/4 inches of rain per hour. That's a rain rate. In the orange areas, about a ½ inch of rain. Yellow's weaker. The green areas are weaker than that. And so definitely the whole system itself is starting to back off a little bit, but it's still there, and you could still see a particular cell move back over the valley from the place where it is right now, which is generally restricted over the Sierra Nevada. I'll have your complete forecast and better news for the weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
AJ, thanks so much. Police are asking for the public's help to find 2 men responsible for kidnapping, sexually assaulting, and then stabbing a woman in Fresno yesterday morning. Police say Jose Salcido and Clifford Foster are known gang members. KSEE 24's Bailey Miller spoke with neighbors and has more.
And of course, living here is concerning.
Neighbors say the scene outside their home on Wednesday morning was frightening.
Then I opened the curtains and I see a bunch of police, CSI unit, crime scene tape everywhere. And I looked and the lady was leaning against the green wall, the green fence. She was half laying, half her body just laying covered in a white blanket.
The woman was found in a dirt lot on Poplar and Klondike Avenues in central Fresno. Police say this man, Jose Salcido, kidnapped and sexually assaulted his estranged girlfriend at knife point with the help from Clifford Foster.
The victim was stabbed multiple times in the lower legs and in the shoulders.
Police say after they bound and dumped her near this green fence, she was able to break free and call for help. Investigators say Salcido is a known Bulldog gang member, and Foster is also wanted for 2 felony warrants and is on active felony probation.
They should be considered dangerous at this point, so if you come across them, we're asking you to call 911 right away.
Neighbors say their street is a pleasant one and haven't had any issues with gangs. Now they hope justice for the victim is served.
I hope they find them because, they've been in my neighborhood.
Bailey Miller, KSEE 24, local news that matters.
A southeast Fresno family lucky to be alive after bullets go flying near their home tonight. Police now on the hunt for 2 shooters. Officers say it happened outside an apartment complex close to Peach and Olive. The 2 suspects are described as African-American adults, one in a black hoodie, the other in a gray one. Police say shots were fired around 8:20 tonight, almost striking a family who were inside one of the apartments. Detectives still trying to figure out a motive here, and they hope to track down witnesses to help with the investigation. Anyone with information is asked to contact Fresno police.
New at 11, a teenage mother is dead and a 20-year-old woman is facing manslaughter charges. 17-year-old Raylene White was a passenger in a car being driven by the 20-year-old that was being pursued by the CHP. It began on Highway 99, continued through Chowchilla, and came to an end when the car slammed into a palm tree on Robertson Boulevard. KSEE 24's Kirsten Mitchell joining us live now in the studio with more on this case.
The 20-year-old driver, Sydney Kelly of Oakland, is being treated for serious injuries, but she's also being supervised by an officer because as soon as she's released, she's heading straight to jail, facing multiple charges, including vehicular manslaughter.
She had a heart for kids. She always wanted to be a pediatrician.
Raylene White just gave birth to her son Xavier 7 weeks ago. Xavier will now grow up without his mother.
4 o'clock this morning, I got a knock on my door by 3 officers. Said that my daughter was gone.
White was a passenger in a car California Highway Patrol officers say was going only 25 miles per hour on State Road 99 Thursday night. CHP officers believe the driver, 20-year-old Sydney Kelly, was under the influence of drugs.
Speed limit at that location is 70. So you can imagine 25 with cars backing up is definitely a red sign for us of maybe a possible DUI driver.
Officers tried to pull the car over, but instead Kelly took off, exiting on Robertson Boulevard, hitting a car at the intersection, and leading officers on a chase through Chowchilla. CHP officers say at one point they hit 105 miles per hour and crashed into a palm tree on Highway 233 near Avenue 23 and a half, ending the chase and the life of Raylene White, who was thrown into the back seat.
A senseless thing that happened. It should have never happened.
Emery Horton lives across the street. A former tow truck driver of 26 years, he's seen it all and says it's remarkable anyone survived.
Almost 200 feet of skid mark here on this road, all the way into the last tree, and one lived. That's crazy.
And CHP officers say both young women were not wearing their seat belts. Raylene's mother, Kathy, told me tonight she's planning to adopt her grandson, Xavier. Reporting live in the studio, Kirsten Mitchell, KSEE 24, local news that matters.
Kirsten, thank you. We continue our coverage in the child abuse trial against Assemblyman Joaquin Arambula. It's now in day 5. He's accused of striking a 7-year-old daughter in the face back in December, leaving a bruise. The police officer who made the initial decision to arrest Arambula grilled on the stand today. The defense saying that he didn't do enough before making the arrest. Also, attorneys for Arambula asking that the child abuse case against him be dismissed once again, but once again, it was rejected.
The court is satisfied that there is indeed sufficient evidence to sustain a conviction of the sole count in this accusatory pleading.
The prosecution rested its case today, and the defense will take over tomorrow morning. If found guilty, Assemblyman Arambula could face up to 6 months behind bars.
A $213 billion state budget plan announced by Governor Gavin Newsom today, with some of that earmarked money to help the homeless. It has the backing of Fresno's Mayor Lee Brand. The governor wants to put over $100 billion toward education and boost funding for teacher training and special education. The plan grows the state's rainy day fund to $16.5 billion by next year, and includes $1 billion for homeless services such as mental health and transitional housing. In a statement following the governor's announcement, Fresno Mayor Lee Brand says that he welcomes the new investment in homeless services. Brand writes, quote, "We appreciate Governor Newsom's ongoing commitments to help our most vulnerable residents."
Well, still to come, the Tower District buzzing tonight.
And I want to see people come out to enjoy the restaurants and the venues.
Businesses opening their doors for all to sample their food and drinks.
Your 4-day allergy forecast brought to you by the Allergy Institute and Dr. Amaminian. It'll be in the low range into next week. Ash, juniper, privet, the predominant pollens, and your weather headlines for tonight. Thunderstorms, yes, they're still possible, if not likely overnight, and then they'll end Friday morning at the latest, but isolated showers do remain possible through at least a portion of the day on Saturday. But I got a change about that coming up. Mostly sunny and warm for your Mother's Day. I'll have that complete forecast as KSEE 24 News continues.
Parents have a way of imagining the worst when their easily distracted teenager has the car. At Subaru, we're taking on distracted driving with sensors that alert you when your eyes are off the road. The all-new Subaru Forester. The safest Forester ever.
Get to Subaru of Fresno on Blackstone, where every new Subaru comes with complimentary maintenance included.
Tonight, Fallon's got Halle Berry and a lot of balls in the air. Plus, Luke Combs and Chris Kattan's moves leave Jimmy speechless. All new tonight.
That day I got down and I was like, something is wrong. Something is not right here.
He got to the ER. They called a cardiac alert right away. They did CPR for 55 minutes.
It's scary. You're worried, you're scared, but they make you feel so comfortable.
I mean, they went above and beyond.
Now, AMS certified Chief Meteorologist AJ Fox with your local weather authority forecast.
I've already got more trouble than I need.
That's Jeremy McComb singing there at Jimbo's tonight. It was a benefit concert held to help families in need. The organization Sleep in Heavenly Peace builds and installs bunk beds for kids, and they were raising money for that tonight. It was a free show, and they basically just brought around baskets for people to put money in. It was a pretty cool situation. On May 11th, that's a Saturday, KSEE 24 is helping out by building beds at Clovis Nissan. So we've got a big project. KSEE 24 is the media sponsor of this event.
Program.
Yeah, and
it is.
So it was fun to be out there for a while, and then I was there for a bit, and then my phone started going off, and I'm like, oh, back to work.
Got a little crazy.
Yeah, it did.
Mother Nature's not going to leave you alone.
No, exactly. And so, yeah, on call all the time. Take a look at our high temperature today. This isn't the top story of weather-wise, but 82, that's pretty normal. Well, that was earlier this afternoon, and then things stopped being normal. We're at 64 degrees now, 60 in Los Banos and Merced. We're still at 70 in Lemoore and also Hanford, so that cool air hasn't quite arrived. And all the rain that we got was 1/100 of an inch of rain in Fresno. It didn't even get any in Madera. We still have a flash flood warning in portions of Tulare County up into the mountain areas, and the green areas of flash flood watch, and that lasts till Friday. Winter weather advisory above 8,000 feet also lasting through Friday. This is the last 4 hours. That's that wave that came through. And do you see the gray bits that go along with it? Those are areas of hail. So we still have rain, moderate showers, even some heavier showers, and the white area is snow. The snow area is actually getting a little bit wider. We still have some isolated thunderstorms down through the Tulare County Mountains and even the Kern County Mountains. And according to Futurecast, we'll have an isolated chance of thunderstorms, especially from Fresno southward through tomorrow morning, and then things start clearing up for us. Our temperatures tonight: overnight low of 59 in Porterville, 58 in Tulare and also Lemoore, 57 for 5 points, San Joaquin 56, 57 in Madera, 54 in Chowchilla, Mariposa 52, 56 in Merced, and 58 in Los Banos. And they're already at 60 degrees there, but 78 the high in Merced, 78 in Chowchilla, 78 in San Joaquin. Notice as you go further south with better chances of rain in the morning, it gets cooler. 72 in Hanford, 71 in Visalia, 70 in Porterville, 71 for Delano. Air quality, that is going to be in the good range across the valley for tomorrow. That's one of the benefits of having some rain move through the valley. And this is a look at our valley cam from Boz Allergy, Asthma and Sinus. This is Kaiser Peak pointed up into the Sierra National Forest. And as the sun started to go down and the storm started to develop, that's when our camera actually caught a couple of lightning strikes. And you can see how the clouds are lit in the background even after the sun had already gone down. So they still have to mention that there's a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm tonight, but for the most part, this whole thing is past at least the city of Fresno by. 58 will be the overnight low, and then tomorrow, still a chance of a scattered thunderstorm in the morning and clearing some in the afternoon. 74 will be the high. Notice the change in the forecast. I took rain out pretty much for all day Saturday. There's a chance in the early morning of a sprinkle, but for the most part, the weekend will be dry. Mother's Day, mostly sunny, 87 degrees, and approaching and getting oh so close to that 90-degree mark on Monday and Tuesday of next week before a cool down towards the end of next week. Your regional forecast, that is available on our website at yourcentralvalley.com. Now, I want you to take a look at this video.
Dropping out the cameras.
Oh, there it is. Wow. That we were out there on Facebook. This is from my Facebook Live, and Julia was loading in some gear. She was covering sports like she does for us at KSEE 24 all the time. And just while we were talking, lightning decided to strike right at that moment, and then we all screamed.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good bolt.
It was.
Yeah, it was. And
how far do you think that was?
That one, I
think,
pretty
close.
Well, it looks close, but you can always count before you hear the thunder. It's 5 seconds per mile.
Okay.
And I said, oh, it sounded like 10 seconds. I watched the video. It was 5.
Oh,
it was 5 seconds.
Oh,
it was
a mile away.
Yeah, so
wow.
It was relatively close.
Yeah.
If you can hear it, it can hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get inside, for goodness sake.
Absolutely. We did right away.
All right. Thanks, AJ. Well, before Mother Nature started to act up, the Fresno County Farm Bureau celebrating their 102nd year of being the staple to the Valley's ag industry. Nearly 300 people came out to Wolf Lakes, including farmers, ranchers, and elected officials. It was the Farm Bureau's chance to celebrate all the major achievements and to reflect on how to continue to tackle the tough issues the ag industry faces each and every day.
We produce the best food, the safest food, and the cheapest food of anywhere in the world. It's important to Farm Bureau, and Farm Bureau fights every day to keep agriculture going.
And the Farm Bureau is on the front lines to help the Valley produce $7 billion ag dollars a year. They also handed out some journalism awards. You might recognize the guy in the middle there. Yeah, you know, I was honored tonight with one of their great tractor trophies, so to speak. Right here, I was picked as the best video journalist for the year. For a story I did right here on KSEE 24, actually, the gas tax involving our farmers and how it could be, there it is right there, how could it be starting to really cripple our farm industry.
Yeah.
So they awarded me with this year's tractor award. And
very proud of you.
I'm very honored. This is great.
You should be.
Yes, I know my son's going to love playing with this tractor.
Well, let him look at it.
Yeah, he can look at it. We'll put it on a little trophy
on a nice
case.
Shelf.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Coming up, time to see what's in sports.
Yeah, that's right. I hope Julia is okay.
Yes.
I know Scott is filling in, but we'll see what's going on. Scott Bemis, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to give Julia a call to make sure she's all right after that. Well, Alex, on Fresno State softball welcomed Boise State to Marjorie Wright Diamond before all the weather came in, and, well, the Dogs turned out to be rude hosts. Highlights ahead. Plus, Fresno State baseball is having a solid season, and their leader's going to be back for at least a few more seasons. Some coaching news next in Sports Central.
In our town.
Join KSEE24 and our partners at the Sleep in Heavenly Peace event May 11th at Lithia Nissan of Clovis. We're building beds for children in need.
Register at shpbeds.org and make a difference in a child's life so we can all sleep better.
Our Memorial Day used car sell-a-thon is going on all month long at Future Ford of Clovis, your Central Valley certified pre-owned truck and SUV headquarters with over 130 certified vehicles to choose from. Hurry to Future Ford of Clovis at futurefordclovis.com 24/7.
No Surrender Laser Tag and Adventure Park is where the adventure begins for the whole family. 3 stories of courses, classic video games, revolutionary virtual reality, and laser tag battles. Refuel at No Surrender's Mess Hall with burgers, pizzas, loaded appetizers, and treats for all the troops. It's huge and it's your entertainment command center. Having fun? Mission accomplished. No Surrender, where the adventure begins for the whole family.
Character matters. It's the foundation for student success.
The Tulare County Office of Education and KSEE24 are committed to what matters.
We partner together to bring you weekly stories of students living these pillars of character.
Trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, citizenship.
Those who do what's right are great role models and are changing the world for the better.
Your Character Matters, Tuesdays at 5 on
Sports Central, presented by Table Mountain Casino.
All right, let's get you out to Marjorie Wright Diamond. The Bulldogs taking on Boise State. The Dogs likely out of NCAA tourney consideration, trying to spoil things for the Broncos, who are very much on the NCAA bubble. Former Central High star Gianna Mancha was in the circle for the Broncos, but the Dogs get to her in the third. Mackenzie Wilson bringing in Aaliyah Cuevas. It's 1-0 Fresno State. Miranda Roletter then plates a pair. It's 3-0 Bulldogs. And in the same inning, Rachel Minogue to the wall in right center. Haley Galvin scores from first. A 5-run inning for Fresno State. The Dogs take game 1 of this series 5-0. From softball to baseball, and we learned today head baseball coach Mike Batesel is going to be leading the Diamond Dogs for at least the next 2 seasons. Batesel has signed a 2-year extension with an option for a 3rd year at the university's discretion. Meantime, Batesel's conference-leading Dogs will host their final home series of the season beginning on Friday night. It'll be the battle between the top 2 teams in the Mountain West when they welcome San Diego State for 3. The Dogs have won 15 of 18 and have guaranteed a spot in this year's conference tournament.
Get off to a great start for the weekend. Friday's the one that we need to get. I feel like we're healthy. I like where we're at. I like where our pitching's at. Everybody's healthy and ready to roll.
I feel like we can go as far as Omaha. You know, we have a really good team this year, and I think it's something special. You know, we have a good bond, and we always compete every pitch.
Now, Friday will likely be the last time you'll get to see Bulldog #1 starter Ryan Jensen pitch at home, even though he's just a junior. He's projected to be a high draft pick in June. To Cleveland we go now, where a former Bulldog had himself an afternoon against the White Sox. Jordan Luplow, who's been heating up at the plate since he got recalled from AAA by the Indians on April 28th, went deep twice. This game was called after 5 innings. Indians win it 5-0. All right, finally to that video, a little better than the rest. From Thursday, it's Bemis' Best. And this was the scene in Denver this afternoon for the start of the Giants-Rockies game. 39 degrees at game time. But guess what? It's Coors Field, and even snow and frigid temps can't keep the ball from flying out of the ballpark at Coors. Nolan Arenado and Mark Reynolds proving my point with back-to-back shots in the first inning through the blizzard. Helped them eventually win the game 12-11, but perhaps more importantly, also gets them a coveted spot in Phoenix's best. Yeah, that's not really the look you want, the boys of summer there. Grizzlies win, Rawhide lose tonight, and in D1 Valley softball in the quarterfinals, two traditional powers, top-seeded Buchanan and fourth-seeded Clovis, both went down tonight. We'll be right back.
For locally brewed craft beer and renowned authentic Mediterranean cuisine, you'll find them together at Hot PK Gastropub in downtown Fresno.
For more information on this business, go to yourcentralvalley.com and click on Central Valley Local.
I have been suffering for 20 years from an on-the-job accident. I came into Innovative Medical Center. I had incredible results, absolutely pain-free after the first day.
Stem cells are changing lives. Call us today to see if we can change yours.
Inspired by LA's famous street corn, the El Pollo Loco street corn tostada is here. Sweet summer corn, queso fresco, and our famous pollo make for soul-satisfying flavor with a hit of chili and lime. El Pollo Loco, feed the flame. Home today. Now drive home Escape or Explorer with 0 for 60 plus 1,500 trade assist cash. Or get 0 for 60 plus 3,500 bonus cash on Edge. Only at your California Ford dealers.
At Stuart David Home Furnishings, we carefully craft your beautiful wood furniture right here. Buy factory direct and enjoy it in your home in just a few weeks. Choose from many timeless functional styles made from real wood, rich in grain and enhanced with hundreds of finish options. Come see the quality, selection, and value in our large showroom. People come from all over to buy factory direct and save at Stuart David Home Furnishings, just south of Modesto off 99 in Ceres.
At El Pollo Loco, our #1 ingredient is time. 55 minutes of fire-grilled love that goes into every piece of pollo. Take home the $20 familia dinner. 10 pieces of pollo, 2 large sides, and house-made salsas. El Pollo Loco, feed the flame.
I have been suffering for 20 years from an on-the-job accident. I came into Innovative Medical Center. I had incredible results, absolutely pain-free after the first day.
Stem cells are changing lives. Call us today to see if we can change.
Breaking news out of Clovis. Fire crews on the scene of a fire at a senior community center near Fowler and Shaw.
Our AJ Cotto joining us live now with the details. AJ.
Well, Alex and Stephanie, we just arrived on scene here. This is a Solstice Senior Living Facility. Take a look at the scene that we're looking at right now. There are a lot of engines on scene here. We're told about 6 of them, and people have been evacuated from this complex. Now, we talked to one of the residents. They said that it was in a single unit on the 2nd floor. Firefighters say this is still under investigation. They say this call just came in within the hour. Now, they said at the high point there were about 70 people evacuated, but those residents are starting to return back into their rooms right now. So that's what you're seeing on the lawn right now. They say that the medical staff is on scene. They're evaluating those residents that have been evacuated, but they said that there are no injuries here. Now the battalion chief is here. He's going to be giving an interview with us in just a moment, so we'll have some more information. We'll of course bring that to you as soon as we get it. For now, we're live in Fresno. AJ Cotto, KC24, local news that matters.
AJ, thank you. Of course, we'll have that on our website, yourcentralvalley.com. We'll be right back.
This Memorial Day during our Save and Salute at Lithia Nissan of Fresno.
It's a special time where everyone saves all month long.
And military members save more with between $500 and $1,000 of military discounts in addition to savings like these.
For a very limited time, get 0 down, 0% APR and no payments for 90 days on select models.
And Lithia always delivers outstanding service with our 3-year, 50,000-mile warranty. Come see us for Memorial Day savings all month long at Lithia Nissan of Fresno. Shop, save, done.
Give the gift of relaxation, the gift of beauty, the gift of the season, the Spa at Fig Garden Village gift card. The spa at Fig Garden Village. There's nothing else like it.
With the legendary power of real steel, projects happen easily. Achievements happen quickly. Real pride happens instantly. Right now, buy a Steel Yard Boss and get a free wheel kit. Battery-powered blowers start at only $129.95. This season, make it happen at your local Steel dealer. Search STIHL or visit steeldealers.com. Save big, save money, save now at the Blowout Sales event in Turlock this weekend. Offering major discounts on all 2019 toy haulers, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and tent campers. Best selection, best prices, best RV show in Turlock. Don't miss it.
I got some news today from the radio man. He spoke the words somber and as softly as he can. The world stood still and the sky opened up. I made my way to fill up my coffee cup. Then it occurred to me as the daylight sky shone blue. Today's the day that Johnny met June.
Have a good summer.
You too.
Thanks.
Hey, you must be bored.
No way.
This is the guy that I was running to in the library. Yeah.
Guilty. So you like to write on desks?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now we're starting over. It's the place that we are. You look more pretty underneath all the stars of love. Is a burning thing. Oh, how I still love to hear you sing.
Well, it was a lively night in the Tower District. This is before the weather got pretty lively tonight. This was the Taste and Toast of the Tower event. Restaurants, storefronts, and wineries all handed out samples for folks who bought tickets so they could try out a lot of what that Tower District has to offer. Organizers hope the event encourages more people to come to the Tower and enjoy the restaurants and all the fun that goes on there. But it looks so quiet and peaceful compared to everything that happened tonight.
It's a before picture.
Yes, exactly.
Lots going on afterwards, and we'll have much more on Facebook and, of course, online at yourcentralvalley.com.
We'll see you tomorrow.